Oh, 64. 64 in the textbook. It says she came, she saw, and she conquered. Yo, what should that title mean?
Gewoon letterlijk vertalen.
Try it in Dutch.
Volgens mij ze kwam, ze zag en ze overwon.
Yes, ze zag, ze kwam en ze overwon. And if you look at the image, what could this be about? What does she wear?
Sportkleding.
Yes, wear sport clothes. Yes, sporting clothes. Okay, so this might be about Mike? Hardlopen. Yes, very good. Okay, I'm going to read out the text, and I want you guys, focus on the text. I want you guys to read along, and then, of course, I'm going to ask some of you guys some questions about this text, and afterwards we're going to do exercise 3, but that's afterwards. You don't become the world health marathon champion by being a softie. You don't blast your way through freezing knee-high mud to become world cross-country champion if you have a bad attitude. And you don't wimp out on workouts that require you to run faster again, and again, and again. Paula Radcliffe lets us inside her mind. Jamie, what was this part of the text about? Yes. Give a brief summary, that's
that you need to be exercised to be able to do this.
So you don't have to have a bad attitude. Okay, so you really have to put your mind to it, otherwise you won't become a world champion anyway. Okay. On 8th June this year, Paula Radcliffe ran a 10 kilometers race in New York Central Park, beating the other competitors by over 1.5 minutes. She also destroyed the 20-year course record. Tina, what do we know more about her so far, and what this text might be about?
Dat ze meedeed aan een race of zo.
Okay, what kind of a race?
Bij de lange wedstrijd ook.
Lange wedstrijd, yes, okay.
En dat ze dan een goal brak of zo.
Yes, she broke the record, a 20-year-old record indeed, and her name is? Paula Radcliffe, yes, very good. Okay, moving on. Forget asking me to do something for you 10 minutes before the race. There's no way I'm going to do anything but focus on winning. It's all about controlling my energy. I know my body only needs to be tense for the race itself, so I keep it relaxed for the 3 hours beforehand. I usually read stuff like crime thrillers to keep my mind clear of race stress. But before the race, I totally block everything else out and just focus on the moment, the race, and what I'm going to do. Jante.
Ze focussen zich helemaal op de race die ze ging rennen.
Okay, and what does she do in order to be able to focus? Does she keep thinking about the race constantly? Or does she do something?
She ging relaxen.
Yes, how does she relax?
Thrillers ging ze lezen.
Yes, that's her way in this case of relaxing. Just before the game she thinks of nothing and she just is going to read, in this case, thrillers, to just relax and to be really focused when the game starts, of course. Good. I use visualization to run the race through in my mind. I imagine the race as I will be seeing it. This sort of mental preparation makes a big difference in distance races, because so many things can happen. In a 10,000 meter race, there can be up to 25 other people. Any one of them could be doing something to upset my race plan, but I'm not going to let them. You have to be flexible as to what everyone else is doing during the race, and I visualize every possible scenario. Over a long distance, there's a lot of different tactics that you have to think through beforehand. When I prepare well, nothing comes as a surprise in the race. Stan.
Dat ze veel traint en zo.
Okay, she trains a lot, but what does she do? Okay, she's done with relaxing, she's done with reading, and what does she do next in order to focus a bit more on the race?
Dat ze alleen luistert naar haar, hoe heet het, haar vriend en haar coach. Als ze
That's in the next chapter.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
We're still in the second part of this book. Cos, could you help?
Socratische taal voor.
Okay, and how does she do it?
Nog eens bekijken hoe die iemand langs de kant staat te zien. Als ze supporter. En ze kon niemand gewoon haar eigen race laten rijden en niet afleiden op anderen.
True, but she does something beforehand. What means visualization?
Voorstellen hoe je deze gaat inbeelden.
Yes, inbeelden. Hè? Je alvast een voorstelling maken van, oké, dan neem ik dadelijk die bocht en dan ga ik die bocht, ga ik linksaf en dan, dan zijn er 25 om me heen, maar ik moet zorgen dat ik in ieder geval niet afgeleid word en probeer me vast van mijn plan af te brengen, maar ik heb al een beeld hoe ik ongeveer die marathon als het ware helemaal uitloop. Very good, very good. Yes. And she does this. Why? It's in the end of the paragraph, Danny.
Waarom ze dat doet, zeg maar.
Yes.
Waarom is ze helemaal gefocust?
She's focused, okay, but why is she focusing on, okay, I'm going to form a scenario and she's trying to avoid that others are ruining her plan, but she doesn't want any, the last part of the paragraph.
Ja, dan wordt ze niet verrast.
Dan wordt ze niet verrast. Dat is haar belangrijkste reden waarom ze zit. Daarom beeld ik me dit vast in. Ik wil gewoon niet verrast worden. Ik wil niet voor verrassingen gaan staan. Want dat haalt je natuurlijk uit je concentratie. Okay, moving on. In a big championship like the Olympic Games, there is a lot of noise in the stadium. But I'll only pick out 3 voices. My husband, my coach, and my dad. I really don't notice anything else, but I'm so focused on the competition. I spend a lot of time listening. You can tell what the other runners are doing by the way they breathe. You can tell a lot from a runner's breathing. It's strange because when I'm training I think about anything and everything, but my mind doesn't go anywhere else when I'm competing. Manon.
Dat is alleen haar vader, coach en luistert.
Yes, okay. And she does this, why? Because there are a lot of surrounding noises as well, other noises.
Omdat ze zich dan kan focussen op haar competitie.
Very good. And what happens at the training? Does this also occur? Takes place? Paul, what do you think? The training, when she trains, does she also have troubles with, is she also really that focused? Or something different happens?
Ja, ik weet het niet.
If you look at it's strange, near the bottom of that paragraph, it says it's strange, and then, what does she tell us? paniek.